back again with another music video reaction. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you click the thumbnail, you may be familiar with Gunship, you may not. So this is a song that is not brand new to me. I've actually seen this video probably a gajillion times. Very technical number, look it up, it signifies a lot. But what I really wanted to do with the channel, as well as discover new music, is try and get some music exposed to different people out there that maybe they haven't experienced it before or heard of it. And if you've never heard of Gunship, Gunship is a synthwave band out of Europe. Specifically, I'm pretty sure they're out of England, and they are just fantastic. So this was my entry into the realization that there is like synthwave new music that comes out consistently. I mean, this one's several years old now, but I remember the first time I seen it, I was like, oh my God, this music is for me. Like, it literally made me feel there's so much like nostalgia that comes through it because, again, of when I was born and raised, and like I lived through so much of the music style that they are, and what the video is going to be about as we get there in just a second. But there's so many magical things about this band, the sound of it specifically, but also the look of it. This song is called When You Grow Up Your Heart Dies, but literally what it is it's an amalgamation of like all the movies and the pop culture from when I was younger, and they actually incorporated a lot of their fans. I was not aware of this band at the time, otherwise I definitely would have been filming stuff to try and get in the music video, but they asked their fans to film certain parts of their videos or favorite movies and sent them into them, and then they made this collaboration, and we're just going to go ahead and check it out. I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise I will just talk forever, but I also just want to hear the song again, so here we go.
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Why don't you come down and chump some of this
I can
shit?
name every one of these movies, by the way.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
When you grow up, your heart dies.
Who cares?
I care.
When you
Whatever will be, will be. Don't care what anyone else thinks.
It'll be okay. I promise. Just keep on keeping on.
It's just a bad day, not a bad life. I'll always be there for you.
I still have breath in my lungs. You'll feel it when you know. Life is worth the risk. Live long and prosper. Believe in yourself and create your own destiny. Don't fear failure.
Keep running on, just hold on, just fight on till the sun goes down. Just remember when you grow up, your heart dies.
Don't ever give up. Everything worth doing is hard. The only time that matters is right now. It's okay to feel lost. Live life to the full because you never know what's around the corner. So let's take a part of the world and make it our own.
Don't let the bastards grind you down.
You feel me?
Keep running on, just hold on, just fight on till the sun goes down. Just remember when you grow up, your heart dies. There's no fate but what we make for ourselves. We always have each other.
Keep your head up, kid.
Always fear regret more than failure.
Stay true to yourself. That is still good in the world. Expect nothing and appreciate everything.
二つに分かれた道は自分で決めるためにある。
It was all worth it. The sun never sets on your dream.
All right, so that was When You Grow Up, Your Heart Dies. So, if you've never seen that video and this was your first time watching it, then I'm sure you're a little bit overwhelmed with everything that was going on because there's so many different references to different movies from the 80s and 90s that were in there. There's quotes from movies that are in there worked into the music. So, this one is definitely kind of hard because, well, let's take the video itself. The video is so entertaining and so engaging, but it also kind of makes you get distracted from the actual lyrics and what the song is talking about, which is also a super important, very hope-filled kind of song, and just a reminder to really kind of that life is short, so you really should enjoy the things that you love. And even the things that you loved when you were a kid, you know, if they're able to still transfer over. So, I mean, just the song in itself, When You Grow Up, Your Heart Dies, it's so cool to me because literally when I seen this video, the first thing I seen was, I was like, I seen myself in like all of these different people in various iterations of all the different movies. And I was like, oh my God, that's right. Like, I'm not the only person that experienced these things growing up, that really loved these things growing up, that still loves those and, you know, kind of yearns for some of those things that we had back then, because there's always nostalgia. There's comfort in the things that we grew up with. And if you can clearly tell from what's around me, I didn't veer that far off from a lot of folks that were in this video. So it's a lot of the familiarity of knowing that there are other like-minded people out there that enjoy the same things and still really embody a lot of the same characteristics and want the same thing and love the same things out there. It's just, it was so, I mean, almost emotional, just because it's something that, you know, everybody always thinks they're the only person out there that experiences the things they do, and then you have the realization that you're just a tiny speck of sand in the desert that is the universe. And when you actually start to see that there are other people that are like-minded, that are similar, and that you just know instantly you get along with, it's very heartwarming and kind of comforting, and I really appreciate that. The song itself and Gunship themselves, they're just they sound really, really good. Everything is super catchy, but the song, if I challenge you to go back and listen to it again, even maybe without the video itself, and just listen to the words. For me, it's very motivational. It's a reminder for me to just every once in a while take a step back. As we've grown up and you have to be focused on your career, or you have to be focused on the next thing coming and paying off this and doing whatever else is coming up there. Every once in a while, just keep in mind, what brought you joy when you didn't have those concerns. You didn't have to think and worry about all these other things, and help that kind of guide you with some of your decisions. And I find that to be super, super helpful. So I don't know, take from it what you will. Let me know if you've heard them before, if this is the first time. And if this is the first time, can you name any of the movies in there? There were a ton. I think if I went back in time and was able to be part of this video, it would probably have to be part of Goonies. I just love Goonies so much. Big Trouble in Little China. Ugh. Kickboxer and Bloodsport. I mean, it could be any number of movies. Who am I kidding? But I just love them all. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think, or if that one stirred up any feels for you. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go and hit that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.